Hello everybody, welcome to Illustrator Jones. This week we're adding to the green monster that I drew last week. He was pointing to something, so I thought to myself it'd be good if we did something with him and gave him something to do instead of just pointing into mid-air. So I've made him into a lollipop monster. Yes, a lollipop monster. So this week I thought I'd show you the lollipop stick, which is not tremendously exciting, I know. Anyway, and then I thought, well, if he's a lollipop monster, a crossing guard, whatever you call them, he's going to need children to cross. So this week I've designed, using Scribble Sketch, little monsters. Oh yes, and here they are, look. So 12 little sketches, or scribbles, sorry, and I have to make a monster out of each one of those. It takes a bit of thinking, but as soon as you put the eyes on and you figure out where the mouth is, it kind of comes together more easily. So it's figuring out where the eyes go, I think, and where the face is. So for each one it's plonking the eyes in, but not him. Well, then again, he does look like a crocodile, doesn't he, in a way. So that's what I kind of went for, was like a weird looking crocodile. Yeah, I like this one. This one came out alright. It was quite funny. Little bunch of eyes. He's kind of doing a dance. Now this one ended up being a little bit more like a dinosaur, in a way. But you know, it's alright, it's a monster, isn't it? That live on Steppingdom, that need to get to their school safely. And as if you didn't know, I've written the word pencil, just in case you didn't realise I was using pencil. Honestly, what a dim-witted idiot sometimes. Oh, I don't know why I put... I think it was because... I don't know. I can't explain it. Anyway, this is the least one I liked. I didn't like this one very much. He's a little bit too angry. Although he is a monster, but... yeah. I like the one up in the right-hand corner. The one with a long beak. He was quite nice. And a little doggy type monster now. He's quite happy and jolly. And the one just below him I liked as well. He had... He was a good character. And this one, little shy guy with glasses. And there's your 12 ones. And now I'm as if you... oh, well, you know, what is that black stuff you're putting on the screen? Let us... oh, we can't guess. What is it, Chris? What is that black stuff you're putting on the screen? Come on, tell us. It's ink, everybody. I'm inking the drawings. Yes, I am sorry. Yeah, I do apologise. Yeah, inking them all up now. So I haven't put Fert in this video. I haven't allowed Fert to come into this video this week, really. He's sitting in the corner sulking and just pulling faces at me because I haven't let him say anything, because I'm not entirely sure that he's that popular. So if you want to let me know, do you want to see Fert in these videos? If not, let me know. He is good fun to work with though. Well, he's smelly to work with, I got to admit. He stinks to high heaven. However, he is quite funny at times. For a little alien from Flatula, planet Flatula. But there is a one-eyed bird kind of monster, which is interesting. A cyclops type bird. I like this little dude. He's quite happy, isn't he? I like him. He turned out alright, he did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these characters crossing the road in front of the big monster with the lollipop stick. And then hopefully I'm going to draw a background as well. Now, please let me know if this is not the way these videos you want these videos to go. If you prefer the ones where I draw a big monster doing something ridiculous, chasing Seamus Gumshoe, let me know. in the comments below. And if you like the videos, just let you know. It'd be nice to hear from you. And yeah, it's coming on, isn't it? It's putting all these spots on now. They have to have spots because they are monsters, and monsters have to have spots. Except for him. Why is it when I say something then it goes completely contrary to what I said? Stupid boy, silly boy. Anyway, here we go. He's putting some cross hatching in now. Lovely jubbly. Like a bit of cross hatching, do we? Yeah, we do. We like a bit of cross hatching. Nothing wrong with that. But a little bit of detail now, and then it won't be long before we go to colour, I think, which will be quite nice. Which was quite difficult, really, because there's a lot of different monsters, and you know, what colours do you make them? Oh, my dog barking at nobody again, barking at birds, as usual. My dog's name is Honey. She's a border collie, cross something. We've no idea what the other thing is. I haven't got a clue. But she's she from an early age decided that she doesn't like birds and she wants to chase them everywhere. So when you go to the beach and the seagulls, oh my good heavens, it's mad. She goes up and down the beach like a lunatic, chasing birds. I'm sorry, you don't want to hear about that. Anyway. Back to the monsters, yeah, put in a bit more detail in now with a smaller pen. That's a 0 something 5, is it? I think it is. But yeah, they're coming on. They look alright, don't they? I think so. Tell me what you think. Do you think, oh, Chris, stop it, what are these rubbish? Oh. No, he hasn't got spots, he's got little feathers, that one. Yeah, I like these. They're alright. Alright from something, you know, you'll never see these again. Because they were from a scribble, and it does depend on what comes to mind when you see the scribble. Now, putting these in, I've got to show you later how I put them in on the computer, which is I forgot about me up in the corner there. Look, little chunky butt Jones, Illustrator Jones, sorry. There we go. Adding colour now. Lots of colour. Yeah, making some of them, you know, the colours match kind of thing. Not too many. Testing them out first. Ink 12 little monsters. Now, hopefully, you will like this. I don't know. It's all trial and error, isn't it, doing all this? I didn't want to go too mad with all the colours and change everything. You know, every single monster being completely and utterly different in colour. I wanted a couple looking similar. Just so it doesn't get too busy with all sorts of different colours. Although it does get busy later on. I do use quite a lot. But trying to keep it, you know, limited to a certain degree. You don't have to though. If you want to draw your little monsters, you can colour them in any way you want to. Don't you listen to me. You draw what you want and colour what you want. Yeah, you could have them, you know, the colour of all the colours of the rainbow if you wanted to. I do like a bit of pink though around, so, you know, the eyes and that kind of thing. I've used the same pink on all of them if you've noticed. Yeah. Yeah, this took quite a while. I've forgotten how long it took me. But there's a lot of work in each one of these. But it's a lot of fun. So if this inspires you to have a go at drawing, you know, and drawing anything from a little scribble, anybody can scribble, remember, and then anybody can stick a pair of eyes and a mouth on it. And you can come up with monsters, robots, creatures of all different types, aliens. Well, these are basically aliens, aren't they? Alien monsters from planet... What's the planet called? Oh, Steppingdom. From planet Steppingdom. Yeah. Lots of weird creatures on that planet. poor old Seamus Gumshoe has to control them all, has to make sure they all behave themselves, because naturally they are inclined to be very, very naughty. Extremely bad behaviour. So, yeah, Seamus is employed by the FIB to control the alien monster invasion on Steppingdom. Because a lot of them land there and they stay for some reason. Now, did I explain? Yes, I did explain in one of my videos where Steppingdom is. It's on the other side of the sun, so we can't see it. You see, and there is a story of how poor old Seamus Gumshoe ends up there as a little boy and basically grows up there from a little child. And he's the only human on the entire bunch of planets. So he grows up there, and then he joins the FIB. The FIB. Ooh, look, he's shaking. It looks like he's got bad nerves, doesn't it? Bit of blue now. Bit of variation. So, if you prefer not seeing Fur to not hearing him go on and make rude noises, please let me know. If you like it, though, we can always, we can invite him back. He's trying to fix his spaceship at the moment, so he's got some time off from helping me, and he's hoping he'll try and get back to Flatula before long, if he's not required to go to work on these. He's not bothered, see, he's not fussed about not working on these. He wasn't that fussed on the work anyway. He was always moaning about it. So, yeah. There we go. Is that, no, or is it still adding more colour? Bits of pink. Bits of pink. Bits of red now for the inside of the mouths to darken those up. It is a beautiful day outside here in sunny West Wales, but it is freezing. Absolutely freezing. It was lovely last week. We were all out there in t-shirts. This week, no. Frozen. There we go. Putting some shadow in now. Adding the shadows. Now, it seems that the videos I did last week, the 3 videos, they don't seem to be very popular, so I won't be doing them in a series like that again. It's just like I've said, it's all trial and error. Just try different formats, different ways of doing it, and see what's popular. What seems to be popular is the monster ones chasing Seamus Gumshoe around the place. So maybe we'll stick to that, and maybe we'll put a backstory in so that you can follow along. Little monsters, there you go. Now then, what's he doing? What's he going to do? What's he doing? Oh, he's Posca whiting the whole thing now, and he's putting little highlights in. I forgot about that bit. I like this bit. It really does bring him to life once you put all the Posca white on. Aye. Let's come in together now, isn't it? It is. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, I like it when you put all the little white highlights on. It's very good. It works really well. I did look for other pens that did white, but I don't know. These ones seem to have good feedback when you ask people, what they think of Posca, but there are cheaper versions on the market, I think. Right, are we coming up to the... Yes, aha, we're on the computer now, look. So I've scanned them in, cut them all out into little sections, and now I'm going to move them into place. That's resizing, making them a little bit bigger than they are on my sheet of paper. And then, well, made him bigger, but I'll change that later. It doesn't look right at all. Yeah, placing them all so that they can interact with each other. and making the paper bigger because I'm running out of space. There you go. Now, they look a little jumbled up to me. They look a little, they're like crowding each other out. So I will drop the colour a little bit behind, the ones behind. So I'll reduce the saturation of their colour so that they drop into the background a little bit more. So I like to surround them with a little white line in Photoshop. Of course, if you've got marks on the paper or anything, it leaves little dots everywhere, so you've got to take them all out. Which is a bit of a pain, really. All these little dots everywhere. Anyway, yeah, you get rid of all those. I quite like the little white surrounds. It makes them stand off the page. Oh, look! It looks like he's got stars behind him. That one. Yeah, and there's his little stop sign. Oh, making him bigger. Yep. Ah, it's coming on, isn't it? Now then, I was thinking of doing the background next week, but I'm not entirely sure I should go back to this one because it's not, the dude in the background's not been very popular, so I might leave it here this week on this one. And there he is. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time.
Illustrator Jones just wanted to say a huge thank you to Duck on Myth and Michael Ha for supporting Illustrator Jones on Patreon. If you would like to gain access to members-only content and have your name put on the next video, please support Illustrator Jones on Patreon. Thank you for your kind support.